Hi, my name is Basil Johnson from Social Medical Marketer, where we create content every week to help you ethically, effectively, and profitably grow your medical practice. Social media can be a very difficult place for medical professionals to navigate. There are so many things to consider, and getting something wrong could mean serious consequences for both you and your practice. But healthcare regulatory boards don't stop medical professionals from utilizing social media. It's important to right-size the risk and reward and to understand the rules of the game. So here are 7 common mistakes that medical professionals make when using social media. Number 1, they don't understand the legal limitations. Getting familiar with the healthcare regulations regarding social media for your country is exceptionally important. Understanding what is permitted and what isn't permitted could make or break your reputation and practice. We at Social Medical Marketer have studied the regulatory boards of 7 countries from across the world and different continents, including the USA, Canada, South Africa, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and even as far abroad as Singapore. And there's one thing we've come to understand about most of these regulatory bodies. They all share a common principle: first, do no harm. So one of the biggest mistakes that most medical professionals make is that they engage with patients on their personal profiles. If there's any piece of advice I can give you, do not accept friend requests from patients. Rather, direct them to your page or another formalized version of communication where you can engage them as a professional. And in many countries, you may not even engage a patient until you have a formalized patient-practitioner relationship that is fully documented and consent has been given. Now that we got all the serious things out the way, let's get on to number 2. Most medical professionals don't have a plan. Social media is a long-term game. You will not see results from day one. And in many cases on platforms like Facebook and Instagram, it is pay to play. Attention is extremely limited. And a page that has over 10,000 likes might only be able to get their post to about 100 of their followers. So it becomes exceptionally difficult for you to get your message out there in the ever-increasing noise of social media. This is why having a plan is exceptionally important. Because if you engage your followers in a meaningful, purposeful way, they will likely return to your page even if you don't appear on their feed. Having a content marketing plan, a social media advertising plan, and a sales plan is integral to your success on social media. Number 3 is poor quality content. Unfortunately, most medical practitioners and practice owners utilize their social media pages as nothing more than a glorified CV. They fill their pages up with fluff that their audience isn't genuinely interested in. They utilize it to show accolades and basically turn it into a massive me show. Your social media pages should be all about your ideal patient. Create content that engages the consumer and think with them in mind. By creating content like this, patients have an incentive to come back to your page again. They see you as approachable, likable, and over time they will get to know you personally as they begin to see different aspects of your personality. This adds to your brand's authority and later on will lead to patients coming to your practice. Number 4 is no distinct audience. When you have a distinct audience that is well defined, you can create a content plan that will speak directly to those people. This will ensure that people know what it is you talk about most often. Making sure that you engage a specific subset of people will make sure that they engage with you more intimately, as they feel that your page, group or channel speaks directly to them. Take the time to really understand who it is that you're serving and create content for them. If you'd like to learn more about how to create a perfect patient avatar for your practice, simply go down into the description of this video and click on the link and we'll send it right over to you. Number 5, they don't take advantage of the tools available. There are so many different types of social media out there, from instant messaging apps like Telegram and WhatsApp to more open platforms like Facebook and Instagram, as well as dedicated video platforms like TikTok and YouTube. Having a good understanding of your audience will then lead to you knowing where your audience hangs out. That will allow you to utilize the tools that are at your disposal. If most of your clients are over the age of 35, they will likely be on Facebook. Utilizing tools like Facebook groups and Facebook stories would be a great way of engaging them directly. On Instagram, using tools like Reels and Stories would be a great way to make sure that you stay front of mind in the mind of your audience. With YouTube's new Shorts feature, you'll be able to get the content directly in front of your audience that lives on YouTube, as YouTube is beginning to favor this type of content and push it out to more people. Like any good craftsman, knowing the tools of the trade will ensure that you have more success on the job. And if you take social media seriously, you'll take the time to study what's available. Number 6, poor branding. With tools like Canva.com and Tailor Brands, having bad branding in 2021 is just unacceptable. There are so many tools that are both free and paid that will allow for you to have a decent online presence, with stunning graphic design that will position you as a trustworthy and authoritative source in your field. There's no need to spend thousands of dollars on graphic designers and branding experts to try and get your ideal message out there. An awesome tool that you can utilize for this is Tailor Brands. We've left the link down for you in the description, where you'll be able to set up your entire branding experience for your patients in less than 30 minutes. This includes logos, banners, a website, and even an email address. And mistake number 7 is having no call to action. Clinic and practice owners leave so much on the table by not having a clear and definitive call to action for their patients. By distributing content out there and not telling people how you can actually help them, you are leaving so much opportunity on the table for your practice. By having a clear and definitive call to action for your patients, you are able to funnel people directly into your waiting rooms. And in 2021, with easy-to-use customer relationship management tools like ActiveCampaign and AWeber, this can be implemented in a matter of hours. We've included links in the description down below if you want to go and test those tools out. So there you have it, our 7 most common mistakes that medical professionals make on social media. I hope this content has been helpful to you, and if it has been, please consider subscribing. Smash that like button and hit the bell notification if you want to be kept up to date on new and upcoming videos. Thanks once again for watching. So go out there, take action, and I'll see you in the next video.